videos on the casting calls and the behind the scenes problems with Dune Prophecy. So I will do that for another video, but keep that in the background because that would explain my perhaps harsh rating. So I usually give the rating at the end, but I guess I'll have to be blunt. I'm going to give this a severe 5.85 out of 10. And you might think, wow, that's pretty low. No, 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 no. I mean, I think Dune Part 2 was disappointing, but it had a lot of great things going for it. Looked very cinematic. Denis and his team put a lot of effort into at least his vision. Seems a little weird, but, there we are. This one, Dune Prophecy, is like, well, first of all, it was just confusing. Because unless you've read the books and seen the movies, you'd be like, what the hell is this about? I guess vaguely it's about sisters in cloaks. That's about it. You'd have no clue this is the Dune universe unless they told you. They'd say, oh, this is us sisters plotting to control Emperor, to control future. And if that sounds familiar, yeah, we just saw that with Dune Part 1 and Part 2. So novels, and I've only skimmed those. I've read the Frank Herbert novels. Those are good. And I don't think his son is a hack, but that's the dilemma with his stories. He basically just is recycling his father's stories, but not as good. And this is basically the same problem. A lot of people are saying he's just stealing Denis Villeneuve. No, I don't think the makers of Dune Prophecy are just stealing Denis' style. I think actually they're merging the Denis style with the TV miniseries. Pastry chefs and the cone heads and the weird colorful costume. No, I respect the miniseries, but it looked really, really cheap. This does not look as cheap, but it looks a little cheap-ish. And really, aside from, I guess, Mark Strong and who else? I recognized one other actress. This was me another actress. I have reported on this, and she's not here. Did they cast her, but then they cut her? It's very, very confusing. We know almost no characters. You have to put on the subtitles to figure out, oh, the sisterhood taking over the empire. And there we go. So I guess between this and the Acolyte, this is better than the Acolyte, I guess, but not by much. So again, this is a teaser. I want to emphasize it's a teaser. So to me, it just was not that impressive. However, I do appreciate bringing back the miniseries and some visual callbacks there. And this cast is strong. You're going to have some well-known actors and some newer people. That's normal. But yeah, listen, they yanked the central creative team and had to reassemble. And that shows. It just feels very... The prophecy is technically a lie. It doesn't... It's just many, many questions. Many, many questions. Again, it's a teaser. I am out of step on Twitter. Most people are liking this. And some of the fan reactions were, positive. But I'm like, yeah, it doesn't look that impressive. So I will give it a chance, but I am not excited at all for this. And I do like Dune, but yeah, this is not a great way to kick off a massive Dune franchise war. Maybe that's a good thing too, by the way. Let's think of it as a good mythology, not as a, quote, franchise.